I've been asked to share the equipment I used to create the Hydrofoil launch and have included the links in the description below. As an Amazon associate, I earn a small percent from qualifying purchases, but please feel free to seek these items out on your own if you prefer. I decided it was important to be able to set up and take down the bungee without going in the water, so selected an anchor point on the shore. When under tension, the anchor point is about 115 feet or 35 meters from the launch point. To create the anchor, I purchased a 68-inch tamping bar and drove it into my shoreline, leaving enough exposed to ensure the bungee didn't drag on the rocks. Note the end of the tamping bar has a thick head so the rope doesn't slip off easily. And I took a short rope, put a slip knot on one end, put that over the tamping bar, and attached the other end of the rope to the bungee. In an earlier video, I shared my experience right after installing the bungee. I found this bungee has worked well, but I can't use it for every wing and board. With an 11-liter board that's only 3 foot 6 inches, that isn't very buoyant, and I need a good sized wing to get going. I'm 86 kilos or 190 pounds, and the smallest wing I've been able to launch has been an 1800 square centimeter wing with an aspect ratio of 4.8. If I wanted to launch a smaller wing, I would need a more buoyant board. The Horue Bungee has a small string weaved into it. When the bungee's been elongated, this string becomes taut and it's there to tell you that you've elongated the bungee to its maximum length. That end should be closest to the handle so you can see it easily. I purchased this drill and dedicated it to the bungee. I burned out my earlier drill and selected this one because of its 800 watt out power rating. That's a lot more than your typical drill. I've paired it with a 5 amp hour battery and find that one battery's been enough for an entire session, say 20 launches or so. This is the Camco marine towing winch, minus the steel cable it came with and minus the handle that's used to normally winch it. With a 1200 pound towing capacity, it's oversized for this application. After removing the handle, I placed a second 3/4 inch nut on it and used a 3/4 inch socket on the drill to wind the winch. Please don't forget to engage the winch so it doesn't rapidly unwind itself, should the drill slip off when you're done drilling or due to some other accident. And please be careful, winches are dangerous, and if you're not careful you can catch loose clothing or even parts of your body like a finger. Be mindful, and if you don't feel safe doing this, please don't do it. When the handle is about a meter away from the winch, check again that the winch catch is activated. Once confirmed, you can remove the drill, reach for the handle, and pull the handle over something on the dock that's sturdy, but also small enough to get both hands around it when you're ready to lift it off. Once the force in the bungee is being held by that item, you can disengage the winch. The red rope is 100 feet of 1/4 inch diamond braided rope with a working load of 300 pounds. About 50 feet of the rope was wrapped onto the winch. I did this so I had extra rope if I needed it, and more rope wrapped on the winch also reduces the speed the winch turns when it's unraveling. I felt it important to attach the rope to the bungee because it's easier to reset the bungee after you've launched. It also ensures the bungee is always under some tension, even after you've launched, so it doesn't get caught up in rocks or other things in the water. Also note that I attached a rope to the bungee, similar to how I connected the bungee to the anchor on the other end. And that rope has a carabiner on the end that's attached to my 1/4 inch rope via another carabiner. That makes it easy to attach and detach during setup and takedown. I'd always wondered what the force on the bungee was, so I purchased this 300 pound scale on Amazon. I think this will come in handy as I try to compare more wings in the future to see which ones can and cannot be launched from the setup. I hooked the scale to the end of the bungee and relieved the force on the bungee from my main handle. As you see here in the moment, the force is about 96 pounds, which is equivalent to 43 kilos of mass or 420 newtons of force. I made some further measurements and determined that the force decreases at about 5 pounds each meter over this 19-meter course until the bungee is completely unloaded. 5 pounds is about 2.3 kilos or 23 newtons. With more than 200 bungee launches off my dock, I'm happy with this setup. It takes me less than 5 minutes to set up and less than 5 minutes to take down. It helped me clock hours on the foil, try out many different setups, and get some exercise without relying on a boat, a driver, or a spotter. I have included links to the same or similar products I used on Amazon: the drill, the winch, the tamping bar, and more. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments section below. And please be mindful while using the winch, as it can be dangerous. And if you don't feel safe, you can always ask the help of a friend to help you reload it.